been trying to play through a whole lot of old games. I know I mentioned it maybe a part or two ago, and yeah, I haven't made too much more progress on that yet. But I'm gonna play them. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm making time for games, which sounds crazy to some people, but it's like I gotta make time. It's like, okay, here's like an hour, hour and a half. I'm gonna sit down and play a game, which is kind of what I'm doing right here. So we can go over there later when I go to fight Mildred, but I want to work my way out of here. We gotta get back to the blacksmith and upgrade our weapon further. And I do, oh man, I missed it. And I do like, I just talked like that was the only vertical area. We basically have been going through somewhat of a vertical area. It's just that the Great Hollow in general is very, very vertical. But this area is well-made vertical too. Although I said well-made as I almost die. I kind of like this. This is almost like a more condensed portion of. God, what's happening with the camera? Do I have? I thought I turned that off. Oh God! All right. Well, we don't have time to check that. I forget what it is. The auto alignment. I'm not sure. There's a setting that if I don't turn it off, it's terrible for the camera. And we're gonna go over there later because we got to come back down anyways, and I'm gonna come back down through this way. I sort of like how this is a more condensed area of what we just came through. What we came through was a good, vast area that I feel like you gotta play. You gotta play through that area. That's like the Souls experience. And I truly believe if you can make it through there and kill Quillag, you can make it through anywhere. He says as he's stuck. Right, ladder, right here. Follow the torches. Always follow the torches. Follow, follow, follow. I mean, this kind of is like The Wizard of Oz, but Dark Souls, right? I can see a lot of parallels. I'm sure Miyazaki was inspired by The Wizard of Oz. He just never stated it before. Oh, here we go. Problem. And we're going to get out of there. I guess at a certain point, if I keep skipping so many enemies, I'm going to sort of need to do a bit of a grind, which will be easier when I'm not dying here. I do want to get the set on the way up, and I think, because I don't have the master keys, I actually need to grab that, right? I think I do. I'm going to grab it right now because I want to, and I always misplace it. It's one more level up. Yeah, I like how this is more of a condensed area in the... It's sort of like where we were before, but much more condensed and compressed. You still get the experience going up and out if you were trying to leave, or coming through this way. Yeah, the New Londo Ruins key. I think if you don't have the Master Keys, I think you absolutely need that to get through the Valley of the Drakes door into New Londo Ruins. Yeah, we're just not going to mess with any of these guys. I'm not making the run. And look, just like that, we're back in the Valley of the Drakes. How wonderful. Which I like the Valley of the Drakes because it's such a short, small area that I guess has a mini-boss of the Undead Dragon and a few of the Drakes, and that's kind of it. It's an interesting kind of gap land. The fact that it connects Blighttown to New Londo Ruins, near Firelink Shrine, back down over into the forest, and then a quick cut over into New Londo again. That's, when you really think about this area, it's kind of an interesting area. To me it is. It's kind of like an in-between area. Sort of like a betwixt area. Yeah, I know. Some people don't love Dark Souls. I really like Dark Souls too. That door was open. Do I have the master keys? Oh, whatever. Memory, you know, that's what happens when you're playing a game and then you take a break for considerable portions of time. I don't recommend it, especially not if you're doing a playthrough where an audience can hold you accountable to like. It's like I'm like, oh, I can't remember doing this, and then they're like, there it is. You did it right there. Video 3, 5 minutes in. It's like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. I did do that. Is Lautrec here? Because I didn't talk to. Did I do anything? Lautrec. I would love that. Thank you so much. Actually, I don't really need to join the Sun Bros, but I wouldn't mind Lightning Spear. Yes, I bet you are. No, we wouldn't want that. I actually really like Lautrec. He's one of my preferred characters. I like that a character like Patches, to me, just kind of screws you over, and you can kind of tell. You know he's going to screw you over. And then some characters don't do anything, and then some characters like Sunbro are just plain helpful. But Lautrec is like, you free him and you're like, was that a good idea? Did I want to do that? And then he gives you stuff, and then he helps you twice. So you're kind of like, okay, I think he's cool. And then he kills the Firekeeper and runs off. And he's like, come and get me. And you're like, oh, cool. I really like a character like Lautrec. the way he helps you and then hurts you more in the long run. It's a really cool, not dynamic is the word I'm looking for, but, you know, I think he's a good, the perfect fit for Dark Souls. Alright, I still want a broken straight sword, but I'm going to repair it for now. Is there anything I need? I don't need soul arrow. I don't need any of this. Oh, I could have got... Do I have fall control? No, but I could have bought it now. That's funny. I thought you had to pick that up in Sen's Fortress. Or I wonder, can you pick that up in Sen's Fortress? Or is that... Am I thinking of the, silencing? Yeah, I think of the silencing one. Fall control, that would have been good. I should have got that for the Great Hollow. I'm trying to think now. Is there anywhere else I particularly need that? I should probably grab it. I can afford it, so I'm going to grab it. Because if I don't grab it now, I'm gonna find somewhere in the game where I'm gonna say, oh, I wish I had grabbed it, and then I didn't, and I really want to use it. Look at this. Flash Sweat would be helpful against Quillag. Let's pop some souls to grab that. Because I'm pretty sure she does fire damage, so that should help. Oh, I never killed the boar. Oh. Oh. Well, I've made a mistake. Oh, come on, I nailed that. Go in the fire. Please go in the fire. Yeah! Yes! Plunging attack! Oh, that damage! God, that's the most damage I've done all game. Yeah! Payback. Okay, we finally made it. Gosh, I love that sound. Now now I know I took the long way, but I actually wanted to kill all the enemies on my way back, and I completely forgot I hadn't killed the boar, and that was such a satisfying kill. So after killing all those enemies and popping a few souls I had, I've got a decent amount of souls at the moment, so... Oh yeah, that Ember is all yours, my friend. You know, he's actually really one of my favorite NPCs, and I sort of take him for granted, even though he's probably like one of the friendliest NPCs other than Solaire that you get. And just generally helpful. You can't, you know, the guy who upgrades your weapons in a game like this, you love that guy. Everyone loves that guy. So let's modify our weapon. Oh yeah, we got the shards. Oh yes, +6. Thank you. Now, for the other broken trade swords, once I get a few more souls lined up here, I'll probably do a little bit of grinding to get some extra souls. I'm definitely going to make a few other broken straight swords to test things out, see what works best where. I've got to make a divine broken straight sword to get into the catacombs, otherwise it's just going to be a terrible suicide run to kill the necromancers. And when I get down to Nito's level, I'm absolutely going to need it. I'm going to need it. It's going to take too long to systematically kill a boss like Nito to have his backup dancers killing me the entire time, so I'm going to need a divine broken straight sword. So that's a for sure thing. And I'm probably going to end up trying to get like a chaos broken straight sword. Maybe if you're... I'm going to try out Raw. Raw is a really... I don't fully understand how it works. It's supposed to like not work with scaling. Or so, I really don't fully understand it. But we're going to try out a few different things in the future. So for right now, I wonder what I can turn a broken straight sword into. I guess anything a straight sword for a boss. I mean like boss modification. That's actually kind of funny when you think about it, because no one would ever have a +10 to +15 broken straight sword like we're about to have. And I gotta decide what kind of armor I'm gonna wear. I'm probably gonna be swapping out armor more of the time. I'm gonna stick with 1 or 2 shields. I need a good shield for physical defense, I need a good shield for magic defense, and I need the grass crush. Get that broken straight sword up as high as we can get it. Okay, we need 2 more large shards. He should have those. Nope, does not have those. I thought he had large shards. That's all right. Curse of Artorias. We're going to the forest way later. We're gonna go to the forest like after we kill Smolenwards too. We're not going there any sooner. Can't think of any reason I need to go there, but I'll start planning this out to get further in because it's just gonna get trickier and trickier. Yeah, we're gonna need to buy that because that's just too useful. I thought he had large Titanite shard. It's weird. I really thought he did. Huh. That's all right. Let's see. Well, speak for yourself. My weapon might betray me. It might. There's still time for it to betray me. I really wanted the Baldur shield, so it's a good shield. I'm going to try to kill them one more time when I go back up there, but let's use what we got left on this. Because the Grass Crest Shield, you're gonna keep seeing it a couple times. But if I could get a hold of the Balder Shield for physical defense, the Grass Crest Shield for just generally moving around. Did I even talk to Onion Bro? Is Onion Bro out here? I should go talk to him real quick. I know you don't need to talk to him to start his trigger. I think you have to talk to him when he's in Sense Fortress to start his quest line, but you don't have to talk to him out here. But I do love Onion Bro. And I can never bring it on myself to kill him to get his stuff early on. Even though I want to always. Because his ring is so... I just don't see that ring used very often. It's kind of... you know, it's not really generally good at anything. It's kind of like an all-around sort of ring. But I never see anyone use it, so it kind of makes it more... I don't know, cool. Level up. I could really use one more attunement for some stuff. Because I'm not sure what I'm doing with my dex and my strength. Endurance, you can't go wrong with endurance and vitality, but let's see, how much more attunement do I need for another slot? My rule of thumb when leveling up attunement is if I can't get a slot in one shot, it's really not worth it. And no point to do that unless I'm going to use something. Let's go with vitality. So, off camera, I did a few things. I did a little bit of grinding, killing the enemies around here. And I was lucky enough to get the, drumroll please, there it is, the Balder Shield. Which is a really good shield on its own. 100% physical damage. I mean, not great for magic, fires, lightning, all this stuff. But the stability and the physical defense is just excellent. I think it's an awesome looking shield. I'm definitely going to need it. It's lightweight. The protection on it is just too good. I knew I wanted it. Because there's going to be some situations I'm going to run into where the Grass Crest isn't going to cut it. Overall, the Grass Crest is probably mostly what I'm going to have, but the Balder Shield is just such a good shield. And I also bought a few miracles. I can't remember what I bought at the moment, but I know I bought some miracles because I wrote it down. Now what I need to do is let's see, reinforce Broken Trade Sword. +9, and, oh yeah, wait for it, +10 Broken Straight Sword. No one in their right mind would ever do that for any reason. But we did it, and we're not in our right mind, right? This is Dark Souls. +10 Broken Straight Sword. I really gotta see, base stats, oh look at the difference, it's horrible. That's horrible for +10. Oh god, what am I doing? It's better, it's better. No, it's better. That took a whole lot less swings. I can't complain. +10 Broken Straight Sword. Two-handing it, you know, it doesn't take 1,000 swings, so. And speaking of bad ideas, yep, we're back. It's rematch time. But we're in a lot better shape. And I actually, as I was going through my spells to see if I had anything I wanted to attune, I realized I had Poison Mist. I wonder if anyone's ever tried to use Poison Mist on the Moonlight Butterfly before. If not, we're going to be the first. Oh, I can't tell. Is it poisoned? It probably wasn't enough. I probably should hit it a second time. Next time it drops, I'll hit it twice. I also probably should have switched any of my armor or shield. Well, the Grass Crest Shield's probably best for this one because I really need that stamina regeneration when it's down. But I probably should have switched my armor to something more magic resistant. Actually, I'm really trying to think right now where I can get the magic resist ring. Yeah, switching to some more magic resistant armor would have been a really good idea. I didn't even mention that I did change up. I did put on the Tatter hood for my hood. And we're probably going to... Oh, man! I rolled right into that. I swear I'm much better at this fight. Oh my god. Okay. But we are doing so much more damage. Even that would have been after it had already landed 3 times. Would I have that much damage? So, we're in slightly better shape. Try it again. Come on, poison. Poison. I think it's exploding. I can't see! Oh gosh. Alright, that was scary. It'd be really cool if the Moonlight Butterfly actually poisoned you. Now, it looks like it's not susceptible to poison. As far as I know, the only bosses, I say bosses, that are susceptible to poison are Smo and Ornstein. Those are the only ones I know, because I know how to beat every boss. Although I would say I don't really know how to beat the Moonlight Butterfly and something like Pinwheel, just because usually they're such easy bosses that no one needs help on those bosses. Whereas something like Smo and Ornstein is a challenging boss for a lot of players, and you'd normally want the tip that they're weak to poison, or like Nito is, you know, weak to lightning, stuff like that. But you normally don't need those kind of tips on bosses like the Moonlight Butterfly, who some people, you know, wouldn't say is a boss. Oh my god, it's so sad. That's like base level damage for a player who's just starting. Oh my god, that would kill me. Probably. It's so scary. For a player who's just starting with like an unupgraded straight sword, that's the kind of damage they'd be doing. One-handed. I mean, it's great. I'm really glad that now that I have a plus 10 weapon and I actually don't know what level I am off the top of my head. That I'm, you know, doing base level damage.